Welcome back, Sunrisers. If you're just joining us, you know what time it is. It is 19 minutes after 6 o'clock on this fine Tuesday morning. You're just in time for the headlines with a girl so teeny, so tiny. It's Tiny K. Dawkins. Good morning. Hey.
We're not there yet. Yeah. We're working on the tiny, but we're not there yet. But thank you for speaking.
Well, I'm always where tiny is. That's fine with me. If you catch it, you catch it.
Oh my gosh. Well, great morning. I have some headlines for us. Let's jump right in. Of course, wait, hold on there. Happy birthday, Keisha.
Right.
Happy birthday. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with us. And big up yourself, Jane. I'm looking fabulous thanks to Jane.
Yeah.
If you guys need a full shot, Jane Michelle, everyone.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
Happy birthday,
Get your
Jane.
earrings. Get your earrings.
Jane Michelle. Jane Michelle, everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Strikes again.
All right, so first up, Audley Shaw bows out. One of Jamaica's longest-serving parliamentarians has announced the end of an era, making way for new leadership in Manchester North East. Veteran politician and member of Parliament for Manchester North East, Audley Shaw, has officially announced his retirement after more than 3 decades of service. Speaking ahead of the JLP's annual conference on November 24, Shaw confirmed he will not seek re-election. Marking the end of his term in the parish, Shaw is the longest-serving MP in Manchester, 31 years. Transitioning into politics in 1989, Shaw was appointed to the Senate by then-leader of the opposition, Edward Seaga. In 1993, he was elected Member of Parliament for Manchester North Eastern. He stepped into many ministerial roles, including Minister of Finance, Minister of Agriculture, and the most recent role, Minister of Transport and Mining. Shaw is now stepping out of the political arena after his many years of service to the Jamaican people.
Yeah, I feel like I've grown up observing politics.
Manayad.
He's just been...
You have to know the politician name, man. Manayad, you know. Yes, man.
But also, I think that we are witnessing, well, we have been witnessing in recent years a steady transition of that generation of politicians who were prominent in the 70s into the 80s,
90s.
you know, who were young, vibrant politicians then, you know, and another generation coming in. You know, I find it fascinating studying and observing politicians in the departure lounge and watching whether or not they've, you know, done their succession planning. Because we all got to go sometime, you know.
By will or by force.
We all got to go sometime. And the quality of our time will be judged by the ones that we've brought in, you know, to replace us.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see what will happen there. All right, so next up, no students barred from Irwin High School. Principal of the Irwin High School in St. James, Victor Newsom, has shut down as untrue claims online of the school again barring students for allegedly bleaching their skin. The administrator, who refused to speak on record, notes that years ago there was an incident in which some students were impacted, but firmly denies this latest attempt at besmirching the school. So
I got that there was a letter apparently sent out. That's what some persons are saying the backstory about children coming to school and their complexion is not matching altogether, right? So them face look one way, body looks one way. So apparently, like the principal is saying, listen, if your child has, maybe it's medical, you know, maybe it's a medical thing, you need to carry like a certificate, doctor certificate to say why your skin looks so. We're not telling you not to come to school, but we need to know what is the issue. Is it something contagious? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, there are rules in Helena, Dennis. If you're good, you cannot go there. Satan has rules, right? And school has to have rules. And when children are bleaching, and it's very evident and obvious, something is wrong with that.
No, but like we live in a world now where everything is supposed to go and you're just supposed to have this liberal mindset of tolerance for everything. So like what I keep on asking, okay, so what is acceptable then? Because at some point, all right, is it that we're going to have a pro-bleaching policy? Okay, we're not pro-bleaching. Are we going to have a bleaching tolerance policy? Okay, so we're not going to intervene. If we see, when we see the person's skin and get whiter and whiter and whiter every academic year,
peeling off.
yeah, we're not going to. We're just going to pretend like we don't see it. Or okay, so if we're not going to do that, then what's the next
solution?
benchmark?
Yeah.
Are we going to say you cannot come to school like that? If you do that, we're going to have a problem.
No, but they're going to tell you bleaching doesn't affect the learning.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's what they're going to say.
And that's what the woke activists are going to say. But what I keep on asking, okay, so we're going to just allow it. And so at what point do the values that we decide as a society that we want for ourselves come into play? And how do we use the sanctions, positive and negative rewards and punishments to get the behavior that we want? Ultimately, we have to take a stand on it.
Yep.
Or else
It
we're going to
cannot be free for all.
Everything is just going to be allowable in school, and just low picnic, and I think that's a part of the problem that
Definitely.
that principals and parents can't, teachers can't talk to anybody picnic
And that
anymore.
is why, and then those children will become adults who you can't talk to, who want to break the law, who want to do what they want to do, and don't care about anybody else, don't respect rules, don't respect boundaries, nothing at all. It cannot be a free-for-all. And I'm also saying, parents, if you realize and see that your child is bleaching, you need to intervene.
But if a parent and the child are fight over bleaching cream, we expect
6.5 dozen of that. I see it there again.
Sometimes you as the principal, like I said, your parent must come in here because we need to have a conversation about this. And when the parent come in,
problem. And a lot of these bleaching creams in a TK and bleaching agents, they affect the children's endocrine system. It affects their organs.
Yeah.
And even if it may not do so immediately, there are long-term effects. And so you have to sometimes save these children and people from themselves. So as an adult, right, if you so choose to do what you want to do, it's on you. But as a child, you're coming to a place to learn. And if you're going to do things that may be deleterious to your health, why not stop it? So at least the principal is standing for something. It cannot be a free-for-all. And shouldn't be a free-for-all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, and I'm not encouraging learning loss. I'm not encouraging learning loss. I'm not saying that you should be stopped barring children. But
And that's what he's saying he's not doing. So that's a rumor,
but how do you? But ultimately, what is the rule that you enact?
But stick up in
what
again,
is
Dennis.
the sanction you enact to stop them from doing it?
Are you really learning when you're at school bleaching and your endocrine system and your organs are failing and you're not really paying attention? Are you really learning?
People bleach for years and nothing to them, man. Yeah, go on, sir. All right, little rubbings.
Okay.
But even the chief proponent of rubbings seems to have stopped rubbing, though.
See the press for details. Conditions apply. And that's all we have time for this morning. Kiss me, baby. Yeah.
I'm out.
Thank you, TK. Tiny. TK.
Hey.
Yeah, teeny tiny. I got to tell you. We got to go right now. Thanks for the headlines, TK. Coming up next, we're going to be strengthening our health. That's right. Something from inside to outside within Zone 100. You don't want to go anywhere at all. Health is wealth. And again, happy International Men's Day to all the men watching this morning. It's still and always is Sunrise on CVM. We'll be right back.